Per, Beakman's theme song goes like this. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, Beakman.
No, it doesn't, Don. It goes like this. Chung, 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 Beakman.
No, that doesn't sound right either.
All right, there's only one way to settle it.
Flippers at dawn?
No, flipper's on remote.
Rosin on the bow, and here we go.
Fact. It takes 17 muscles to smile and 43 muscles to frown. I'm Beakman, and you've just broken into Beakman's World.
What have you got for me there, Josela?
This is just it.
Oh.
It's from Orlando Holman of Easton, Pennsylvania. He says, Yo, Beakman, why are bubbles round?
Ooh, very good question, Orlando. And to answer it, we're gonna have to step into my special bubble lab, or as I like to call it, my labubbulatory. Bubbles are just trapped gas.
Oh, must have been that burrito I had for breakfast.
That's not the kind of gas I'm talking about. I'm talking about the gas we breathe, air. The kind of bubbles you blow is air trapped in soapy water. All right, to make bubble stuff at home, first, you put a half a gallon of water into a bucket or a bowl.
Add to the water 1/3 cup of dishwashing liquid.
That's right. Make sure it's a brand you can see through. The stuff that you can't see through may leave your dishes sparkling clean and your hands kissably soft. But when it comes to bubbles...
Excuse me.
That'll be enough.
Now, add 1 tablespoon of glycerin.
You can buy it at any drugstore where fine glycerins are sold.
And by the way, this whole solution works even better if you let it sit for 24 hours.
Right. All right, stir it up like so. And the moment of truth approaches. Saloom homemade bubbles.
Neat. But that still doesn't tell us why bubbles are round.
I'm getting there. Josie, could I please have a rubber band?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Huh, thank you. Well, let's check it out. Yeah, good band. All right, let's put our bubble stuff through its paces. Ah, look at that. See, soap film attaches itself to the rubber band because of adhesion. Adhesion's just a fancy word for something sticking to something else. All right, now look what happens when I stretch the rubber band. Josie, why don't you dip your fingers in the solution to help me out?
Yes?
See, no matter what shape you stretch the rubber band into, the soap film fills that space. That stretchiness that lets me pull the soap film into different shapes is called surface tension. Not only does the soap film connect with every part of the rubber band, but surface tension pulls the soap into the smallest possible shape. When the soap doesn't have a rubber band to stick to, it's got to stick to itself. And the smallest possible shape for that to happen is a sphere.
A sphere is a round ball shaped like the shape of a baseball, a basketball, the moon, and the Earth.
Geez, are you okay?
We have a visitor.
Excuse me. Who are you and what are you doing in my labubbulatory?
I'm Louis Pearl, Captain Bubbles, world's leading authority on bubbleology.
Oh, you have a degree in bubbles?
I like this dude already.
Anyway, I'm here to show you that bubbles can be any shape. Stand back. They said it couldn't be done. But here it is, the square bubble.
Wow, a bubble breakthrough.
Josie, Beakman, stand right here. I'm sure you've seen rainbows before, but they're even more spectacular from the inside. Stay there.
Wow, Saloom! Wow, Saloom!
Coming up next, a very moving experience. Believe me, you've never seen anything like it. Please return.
Beakman's World will be right back. And now, back to Beakman's World.
Get ready to hotwire your head. Here he is, the Pasha of particulars, the Marshal of minutia, the Nipsey Russell of scientific hustle, the one, the only, the Beakman.
You dice 'em, I'll slice 'em. Let's mambo.
Shut that door! I'm trying to get some sleep in here! Paul Avila of Lafayette, California asks, Dear Beakman, how do they make gum?
Answer, gum is made from chicle, the milky white sap of the sapodilla tree, which grows in Mexico and Central America.
It comes from trees? I thought it came from under the seats at the movie theater.
Question. Hey, Beakman! How long can a dollar bill last?
Not very long these days.
Answer, it takes about 8,000 folds to wear out $1 bill. Fast fact, if a starfish is cut into a number of pieces, each piece can grow into a complete starfish.
Question. Dear Beakman, is it true crickets only hear through their knees?
Yes, it is, by Jiminy. And I have it from a pretty reliable source that they always let their conscience be their guide.
Question. Quinn from Quincy, Massachusetts asks, Dear Beakman, do snails sleep?
Quite a quirky query, Quinn, with a high quirky query quotient. What was the quintessential question?
Do snails sleep?
Ah, answer. They certainly do. In fact, snails can sleep for 3 years without waking up.
When they do, look out for that morning breath.
Oh, speaking of breath, here's an onion question. Dear Beakman, why do onions make you cry?
When you cut into an onion, you release a chemical called...
Oh, you mean Z-propanthiol S-oxide.
Very good, Lester. That chemical can irritate your eyes. It gets to your eyes by way of your nose because your eyes and your nose are connected.
Did you hear that, Herb? My nose is connected to my eyes.
You don't have a nose.
I don't? Then how do I smell?
Not bad, considering you ate sardines all day.
Here, let me show you how the nose and the eyes are connected. Are connected. The nose, the workhorse of the face. Right here, we see 2 drains. They're connected to 2 hoses. You know, hoses, the kind you squirt the dog with. Those hoses go from your eyes right down to the nose right here. The hoses drain off the tears in your eyes. To demonstrate the miracle of modern drainage, the nose, I've invited a man who graduated magna cum schnoz from the United States Nasal Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lester D. Rat. Mr. Lester D. Rat. Mr. Lester D. Rat. Wow, Lester, it's great having you and your nose here today.
Do I really have to do this?
Come on, Lester, get with the program.
Okay. I have heard you can't sneeze and keep your eyes open at the same time. Is that really true?
Wow, great question, Lester. Where did you ever come up with it?
Oh, it's right there on the cue card.
No, Lester. It's your lucky day. It is true. The same muscles that make you sneeze force your eyes closed at the same time.
Yeah. And I chase my tail all day.
Here, let me demonstrate. Your nose knows.
I'm gonna sneeze.
At who? Oh, wow. Did you see that, Lester?
How could I? I was sneezing. My eyes were closed.
Bada bing.
Coming up next, did you know that there are millions of pets living right now in your shoes? Get a pencil and stay tuned.
Beakman's World will be right back.
Mail call!
Oof. What is that ghastly odor?
Hey, don't look at me. I just bathed last week.
Oh, I thought you were bringing me a letter.
It is a letter. It's got a stamp. See?
Oh, what does it say?
It says, Dear Beakman, why do my brother's sneakers stink? Signed Gagging in Galveston.
Dear Gagging, your brother's sneakers stink because the hold on a second, okay? Here, let me have this. Come on, Lester. Come on, come with me. Come on. Phew, man, that's better. The reason your brother's sneakers smell is that he wears them on his feet. And funny things happen when you mix shoes and feet. The results can be really smelly.
Yeah, I'm afraid you're off the mark this time, Beakman. Now, I wear these rat feet all day long, and neither the rat feet nor my own feet stink when the day is done.
We'll see about that. Let's take them off, Lester. Come on.
Okay, but this is ridiculous. My feet smell just fine. Thank you very much. Hey, come back here!
Now, the reason shoes and feet smell is bacteria.
Bacteria, any of numerous unicellular microorganisms of the class Schizomyces, occurring in a wide variety of forms, existing either as free-living organisms or as parasites, and having a wide range of biochemical, often pathogenic properties.
Oh, thanks, Bones. Bacteria are little tiny organisms that live everywhere, including in your body. Now, that might sound a little gross, but the fact is, your body uses some bacteria to do its work, like digesting food. Let's take a look at the little buggers. Ray, I need my bogoscopic bugger glasses, please. Thanks, Ray. Bacteria, up close and stinky. Oops, wrong channel. That's better. These little critters are bacteria. In fact, you can have as many as 100 million of them per square centimeter crawling all over your body right now. It's like you've got a little farm going. Hey, you may think bacteria are ugly and stinky, but bacteria are not what smells so bad about feet. What stinks is the bacteria interacting with your body's natural oils and sweat. You know, this is getting kind of complicated. I'll need the bogoscope. Lester?
It's your fault, Beakman. You give my feet a taste of freedom. There's no controlling them.
Let's have a look at a foot in a shoe. Your feet have lots of sweat glands, so your feet are always sweating, especially when they're in an enclosed, warm place, like a shoe. Oh, by the way, your feet sweat a half a pint a day, almost 23 gallons a year. Whew. Remember, the bacteria are already there because they are everywhere. There's more stuff coming out of your skin than just sweat. There are oils from your body, too. These oils contain fatty acids. And to bacteria, fatty acids are like junk food. They can't get enough of them. They start gobbling them up. And it is actually the waste products from the bacteria eating the oil that makes your feet stink. Let's grow some bacteria. Pencil alert.
Here is what you need. A clean jar, 4, count 'em, 4 envelopes of unflavored gelatin, a spoon, a cooking utensil, a teaspoon of sugar, half a cup of water, and swabs.
Step number 1, boil the water, and remember, be careful. Hey, good looking. If you're gonna do this at home, make sure a grown-up is around, and do it exactly the way he does it. Take it, you. Thank you, me. Now, sprinkle the sugar, like so, and the gelatin into the boiling water while stirring until they're dissolved. You know, it takes a little bit of stirring. Ray, could you speed me up, please? All right. Then, very carefully, pour the mixture into the jar, like so. And cover the jar, like that, and lay it on its side. Oh, my advice, do it in the sink, because extra stuff might spill out. Now, here's the key to bacteria brilliance. Take off your sneaker. Then, take off your sock. Put your sneaker back on and go play hard. You gotta get those sweat glands going, okay? Here, I'll show you. Just like this. Man, my dogs are really barking after that workout. 3 hours. Plenty of time for the gelatin to, gel. Time now for a little swab action in between each toe, because that's where the bacteria roam. Gotcha. Now, brush the swab across the gelatin, like that. Okay. Then, close the jar and put it in a warm, dark place, like a closet or a cardboard box, and leave it there for 4 days. Well, here we are, 4 days later. Lester, please remove the jar from the box and open it up.
Here, I don't need no stinking jar.
All right, let's smell it. Hello! Ooh, goodbye. Ooh, perfect. Smelly and unspeakably disgusting. Hey, look. Check out the grooves in the gelatin. That's where the bacteria have been eating it. Now that's what I call good eating. Memo to you, don't open your jar in the house.
Don't open your jar in this hemisphere.
Don't touch the bacteria.
Don't even do this.
And keep the jar closed when you throw it away. The nose you save could be your own. So, gagging in Galveston, that's the smelly storious of, that's the gory glorious of, sneakers that stink. Bada bing, bada bang.
Bada barf.
No, which has more bones, your big toe or your little toe? We'll discuss these little piggy questions when we return.
Beakman's World will be right back. World.
I've got something in a nice pump. Oh,
There are 26 bones in the human foot. And on average, there are 7 hairs on the big toe. Oh, and if you guess there are more bones in your big toe than in your little toe, you guess wrong. The little toe has 3 bones, the big toe has only 2. Gucci Gucci Goo.
Who wants to go stink up their sneakers?
Hey, I'm in.
Hey, you, me too.
See you next time.
Right here.
On Beakman's World.
You know, Herb,
Yes?
humans have a lot of problems. Bad hair, runny noses, smelly feet.
But look on the bright side. They also have furniture. We are the only couch potatoes without a couch.
Come to think of it, we don't have any potatoes either.
Potatoes. How do you spell that?
With a P.
Say goodnight, Don.
How do you spell that?
With a G.
Oh.
No G.
Beakman!